agencies, they want to go 5 days a week. You're going to find that some lifeguards may actually train 6 days a week with a day off finally to rest. But you know what they do? They do active recovery. They paddle for fun. They surf for fun. They'll bike for fun. They'll do something that will keep their bodies fresh.
You really want to do this job. It's not for lazy people. You need to keep fit because you need
Yeah.
to be always ready to be able to do the job you've been called to do.
That's going to be running, that's going to be swimming, and that's going to be some strength training exercises. It might be without equipment, so you might just have to do your pull-ups, sit-ups, you got to do your push-ups. You're going to have some squats, some lunges, some ability for the legs to be able to produce the power and the upper body to produce power. And that's my big thing, is that if you're serious about this, not only are you going to be in very, very, very good shape, but more importantly, you're going to be empowered and have the confidence to basically be the person in charge of the people on the beach that day. Sometimes it can be on the earlier side, between 45 minutes to upwards to about an hour and a half. Now, this is where, as lifeguards, we like going into danger, right? We like
Mhm.
being able to then take that rip current. When everyone else says, stay away from it, we as lifeguards, we know if I have this rescue can, if I know that that is my super highway, it is, name your racing car game, and you have that one part of the track that's going to speed your car up. That rip current is taking me right out to where that person is. And so I love taking that rip current out.
All of you beach owners and beach lounge owners out here in
Yeah,
Nigeria, what Chris is trying to say is that it's not going to cost you a lot of money to be able to
sure.
start off investing in the people you call lifeguards because your lifeguards have a role to play. Keeping people
Yeah,
away from the water doesn't necessarily mean that there wouldn't be any casualties because we've seen
right.
that even though you try to keep people away from the water, people still get in anyways.
Empowerment. You want to be able to get people to feel empowered to be able to then take lifeguarding, but then become CEOs and managers and owners of whatever their dreams desire. They
An American beach has raised cheers, flag systems, radios, walkie-talkies, jet skis, rescue boards, and ambulances on the standby.
oh yeah, oh
A
yeah.
Nigerian beach has none of that. If you had to work under these Nigerian conditions, would you remain effective, my friend?
I mean, I love the challenge. That's the thing. I love it. So I think you said the best thing. You've got the ability to at least watch the water, and you, with hopefully, that training that's there, you've got people that know what they got to look for, and they're
Okay,
willing
so
to
number
then
one
step
is
into the
have the
water.
ability to be able to
Have the
don't get
ability. Yes.
distracted by your friends and your phone. You're not even allowed to have that, but keep that eye
Yep.
open. Very good.
Keep
That's
an eye on
first
that
one.
water. That's right.
Is there
So by
another
being able to
one?
keep the eye on the water, do you have anything that you could then obviously paddle on? Is there any sort of, I mean, we have either kayaks, we have our rescue boards. If there's anything that can be seen as a
You would have
flotation
a piece
device,
of wood.
yeah, that works for me. What do you think the Hawaiians had, right? Take those big planks of, old wood, and then obviously be able to then just paddle out to somebody and help out. The biggest thing is obviously you want to be able to get out there without becoming a victim yourself. And you want to be able to keep a safe distance. Those rescue boards are great. So if you've got a piece of wood or anything else that you know that floats better than you, then obviously you can hand that to them and they'd be able to then, be able to stay afloat. Rules are put in place because obviously something has happened to make that rule put in place. And you're never too good to then understand why that rule was there. And in fact, what I would say is by training on top of your certification, by training even more and continuing your training, it'll reiterate the importance of little things like not having the phones, not having the person that you're talking to take away from the obstruction of the water.
The rules are there for a reason, and they are meant to be observed. Observing the rules will keep you and everybody else safe, so there is no way you could say, I'm going to try to play it soft, because once you start playing it soft, it's going to continue, and before you know it, you're not observing any rules, and everybody is going to be in danger because you've been paid to do the job and you're not doing it.
It's the Swimming One Day series, where we talk about the things that matter to us in swimming one day that no one else seems to be taking seriously. Simply because for now, it's none of your business until it becomes your business.